And welcome to another episode of Grimoire Bouts again.
Yeah. Alternate timeline.
They don't know about that.
All right, I mean they do now. I opened my mouth. Anyways, today we're playing Under Night in Birth EXE latest. It is the current anime fighter that I have, submitted my life to.
Yeah, you play this game a lot.
I do.
I watched Ryuu. Before the Grimoire was made, I was over at Ryu's house, and I was like, "Whoa, this game's cool." This is the game that this boy puts up all his time and effort into. If he's like mashing the game, like late at night, this is the game you definitely go and you press buttons on the most. It's like not fighters, like no, I gotta play it. He's always on Discord with his boys, and they're always playing this game.
I am also here as well. I do not play this game.
Yeah, this is kind of like.
This is outside the realms of Sean's professionalism.
Yeah, this is the opposite.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of tech from.
Usually
Ryuu.
I'm kicking ass, but not today.
Yeah,
and we'll have Ryuu talk about some of
we
this.
call this like Retribution or
Yeah, it's definitely Retribution.
like it's just like I keep doing that.
Keep putting the circle.
Fucking JP version. All right, so
yeah,
I have a terrible habit because I bought the Japanese version of the game on my PS4.
Yeah.
And on that version, you have to hit circle to confirm everything, and I keep doing that
like
on
Final
this.
Fantasy.
No, that's only like Final Fantasy 7.
No, it's all of them. Isn't it?
No, it's only like 7.
Oh.
Yeah, so this game is like super anime, super fast paced. And it's got some really sweet mechanics. We'll have Ryuu talk about them in detail as well as I want to hear about some of your tournament stuff.
It's a pretty normal game. Like in regards to like settings, like everything's pretty
this is
fucking
anime
normal.
like high
Power
school pro
Station.
tag. Let's put this out. Main character, his character right now is 15.
Yeah, my character. Well,
16. What?
He's a freshman.
Let's go to the Crimson Lot.
The Crimson Lot. I want you to talk about Carmine in a second too. There's so many characters in this game. I definitely want to have you talk about the characters before we go through this after this match.
All right, so like,
yeah,
I'm putting this disclaimer out right now. Like, I may have played this game for like X amount of years, but I know nothing about the plot. Because I did not play. Because like, all right, so
you didn't play the story mode, right?
Well, to be fair, the first version of the game didn't really have a proper story mode. It was just arcade. And this version does, but since, I bought it in Japanese,
I can't fucking follow the plot.
I can't read any of that.
You don't need the plot anyway.
Oh.
But I wanted the plot. I just haven't gotten around to...
Do they have big anime titties? Because that's plot.
Read the wiki.
Read the wiki. Read the wiki.
It's not... No, it's not enjoyable.
That's Destiny. Just go to the site.
Go to what?
You want to know the story.
You want to know the story?
Just go to Destiny.com.
Oh, all right. Well,
I didn't know what I was.
You had a lot of fun there.
But
definitely. So, you want to explain grid real quick?
All right, that's gonna be a tough one because like there's a lot to like take in. All right, so
do it to the soundtrack of beating Sean Bass.
All right, so like the overall like main mechanic of this game is right there in the center of the screen on the bottom between the 2 meters, and it's called the grid. It's spelled GRD, but like everyone just calls it grid.
Grid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And essentially, what it is a tug of war system.
I've noticed because you can overfill his while his is going forward.
And the way that it works is you are rewarded grid for
and moving forward.
Offensive play, actual defense, like very
counters and stuff like that.
Tech and grabs. Taking grabs will reward you with grid, and it will drain the person who tried to grab. It'll drain their grid.
Yep. Because as you can see, so on the bottom right is Sean's grid, and then on the left is Adrian's as he's moving forward. So, well, he's super dead. Because those command grabs do a fuck ton of damage.
Oh no, that was the EX version. I brought the meter for them. But
it
doesn't matter when he's dead.
That's like a you need to be stopped type of thing?
Kind of, but not really.
That does like 50%. If any of those happen in this game, this would actually be horseshit.
Yeah, honestly, I would say that like my character needs to be patched again.
Oh man, yeah.
But
one of the things.
So the way that the grid system works is you are rewarded for advancing forward at all times. The moment you start retreating is when you start losing grid, but it's only when you're walking backwards or consistently backdashing. If you are blocking your opponent's attacks and block things, you are actually rewarded grid for it.
Something good.
Congrats, buddy. And
I just like that he's got the let's get down to business punches.
In between the 2 grid bars, there's a timer that moves around in a circle. And when that timer is up, the person who has the most grid at the end of it is rewarded with Vorpal. And what Vorpal does, it gives you access to more system mechanics like chain shift and guard thrust, which is essentially like if you play Guilty Gear, it's like the slashback mechanic, and the same thing with Blaze Blue, it's like the counter assault.
So, would you like to explain your character's shtick, like his identity, Seth, as a character? Because this is the character that exemplifies your life, right? Like, you just love everything about this guy.
Like his dynamic, you mean?
Yes,
Like,
yeah. His
Okay.
dynamic, you have your orbs, you have your fucking teleports. Like, he's what? He's the rushdown character, right?
He's like a rushdown mix-up.
Yeah,
hybrid.
exactly. Yeah. He's also one of the most visually appealing characters to definitely watch. I am not an anime fighter. As you guys have seen, I don't join us for a lot of the fighting game stuff. But I enjoy watching this. Chip damage?
You can't die from killing
Oh,
damage.
okay.
No.
Oh.
What? You can't time someone out for it? Damn it!
Whoa, I didn't even know.
I saw the 2 seconds. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Anyways, my character Seth has one of the highest mobility in the game. Like, he's very agile. He has teleports. He has a very fast run speed. He's got some pretty quick buttons. It's got like I think it's like 6 or 5 frames for his jab. His crouching low is also about the same amount. He has orbs that when they connect, they freeze your opponent in place.
Yeah.
Which lets him set up for more combos, and also gives him a good opportunity to set up for Okizeme.
Yeah, that's the what's called finisher.
No, Okizeme is the term. It's one of those fights. It's like
It's FGC stuff that I don't know.
yeah,
Continue.
it's jargon pretty much.
I want to know. Give me the terminology.
All right,
Show me
so-
the car fox.
Essentially, in a situation where you have Okizeme, is like when you get a hard knockdown against your opponent, and
Yeah.
you place a projectile, or
So whenever you like freeze them before they hit before they get that ground bounce, and you just continue from there.
No, all right. So like when you get the hard knockdown, you set a projectile. So that way when they wake up, their only option, like they're most likely being forced to block because the orb is already firing at them.
And then you like come with like an overhead or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just the cross up.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's funny is like
in that
I can piece
situation-
that together only because I watch you play this character so fucking much.
In that situation, I can option select them.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just kind of troubleshoot right there. It's like, what's this nerd gonna do? I'm going to give him his one option. This is what you're going to do.
That button. Oh, good grab. That was actually a really good grab. He broke my grid.
Oh,
So because
I see, the broken grid on the bottom. So
yeah.
right now, Ryuu cannot make it until that white meter I think is done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so now I just gotta beat the shit out of Sean during neutral, which is unfortunately definitely going to happen. He's got so many teleports. He's really hard to read, especially if you don't have practice against Seth.
Yeah, I keep forgetting the orbs are there.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's really annoying because it's not they can go
my
off
piece of advice for
screen.
you, if you see an orb and you can't reach it, just stop pushing buttons. Just block it.
Yeah.
Just stop pushing
Well,
buttons.
you run forward and then it's off screen.
Yeah,
and I forget.
exactly.
It's like Dr.
No,
Doom
like again, like
missiles.
just if you see me place an orb and you cannot reach it, do not try to challenge me unless like I do something stupid and you can like easily like just DP out of it. Because the moment I get hit, it will go away.
That's what makes me want to push buttons.
It's
Oh,
it's
man,
one of those
no,
things
this
where
game
like
is
you
definitely
have
the
to
game where you don't wanna
guess.
be
You
Nancy.
have to guess. You have to.
I think that's one of the cool things about this game is this game's got a lot of mind games with a lot of characters. So there's a lot of like. I also like that the zoning characters in this game are playable too. Everyone's viable in this game, correct? For the
Yes,
most part?
everyone is tournament viable.
That's
It's
like
just-
one of the best things compared to the last game. Cool.
No,
You know.
even then they were still tournament viable. It's just whether or not you're willing to put in the work.
Yeah, true.
Because like, all right, so like Evo happened like months ago, and our top 3 literally consisted of. I forgot what Grand Finals was. I just remember. Oh, Grand Finals was. It was like user rehab, and Akatsuki.
Oh wow. And wasn't Akatsuki like also super buns in the last game as well?
Yes, he
because
was.
he had just no range.
He was actually one of the worst characters, and it was because of the fact that like his buttons are very standard. Like he's very like just gung ho.
That was just like behind you. What if I get hit?
I'm trying.
So like he was like even in this game he's still forced to play neutral, and that's what essentially makes that character difficult. He's not hard to learn in regards to like buttons and like combo wise. It's just if your neutral game is not good, you're gonna struggle a lot against characters who have better neutral game, like Goryu or like Kava or like Batista.
I felt it and I didn't.
But Top 3 for Evo was Akatsuki. I forgot who was second place. I cannot remember. I just remember Enkidu, who is now currently, like, and for most people's opinions, like, he's technically, like, the worst character in the game. Due to the fact that he suffers the same things Akatsuki does. But with Enkidu, it's different because he doesn't have a projectile like Akatsuki does. So, like, it makes neutral even
He has other
more fun.
Urian balls. That's what I was like trying to figure. He's like Ryu, and then he's got like Urian stuff because he's lightning ball.
But like, so because of that, like, he struggles. But like, if you know what you're doing, like, you can make it work.
I don't.
I mean, again, to be fair, it's your first time playing this. Like,
I mean, I know you say this, but one of the things, like, I will say, like, even though it's, you know, his first time playing this game, Sean's fundamentals on fighting games in general are just good. He can pick up most of them and gain an affinity for it, you know. And same with you. You guys are definitely two of the people who are so refined on their blocks. I mean, granted, I mean, was it this game that hammered it more than KOF?
this game completely hammered a lot of it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Because like,
it improved
I
my
watched it- I watched it-
defense. It helped me start taking grabs more.
Yeah.
Granted, Fighters is like the one game where I still struggle on taking grabs, so that's because like
The grabs are weird.
yeah, it's a completely different like
Yeah,
like-
Dragon Rush in general.
Yeah, it's completely
Yeah.
different from like traditional fighting games.
I jumped.
It
I just
has
looked over to the
it
left and
has
Cat,
helped
like,
me in
just
my
grilled
neutral
Sean.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree. This game is a lot of neutral game too. Let's go to the character select screen just to talk about the characters real quick. 'cause-
Honestly, I'll pick someone else just for the fun of it, just to show off.
Well,
some
let's just namely just go over the characters as
You
from
can give
the
me
top,
the you
from
can give me the
row to
D.
row.
I don't
I
mind.
already
No,
did.
I do just want.
I gave you the D 3 times already.
Well,
Like,
you can keep doing it. It's fine.
I mean,
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna say playing a different character is gonna impair me completely. Like,
That's true. All right.
if I pick someone who I have like a general idea what to do, I can probably still. Yeah, I can probably still win.
I just don't want the sympathy, you know.
Oh,
Well,
I
guess
get you. I got
the
you.
Garbo character. So yeah, start from top to left and just go over the characters real quick.
Like
in the
top
cast.
left, like here?
Yeah, start with Phonon.
All right, so she's one of the new characters actually. She was introduced into this version. She's one of the top tier characters as well, actually.
Really?
That whip has got
yeah.
stupid range.
That's what I was saying when you were playing some matches earlier.
She's got stupid range. Her damage is ridiculous. But the thing that's like an issue with her, at least from what I've been told by most other people who play the character, she can be a bit meter dependent,
Okay.
and she has a hard time, like, if she gets like caught in like the blender by like, say, like my character, or like if she's forced to block me, like she can have a hard time getting a head start in the game.
Okay.
But like the moment like, it's her turn, like, just hope to God your defense is good.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But then again, that can be said about a lot of characters in this game.
Mika's face though.
I just look at her. Like,
Oh, dude, she's so cute, but she's such a lolly. That's why
She's a
people like her.
lolly.
I mean,
yeah. She's also got goofy things. So now we have she's the the female pro tag chick.
not really. No.
Okay,
No.
good. I was about to say,
No.
How do you even say her name? Nas?
Not necessarily.
Oh, Nanase, okay. Oh wait, you're right, it's Lynn. I'm stupid. So like Nanase, what's there to say about her? She was like what, low tier? In the last
She
game?
was pretty low tier, but it was
She just
mostly
had, like, nothing, right?
No. All right. So like her hitboxes were pretty like disjointed for the most part.
Okay.
Not some of her buttons, and like her overall game plan worked against the overall system mechanics. So like she was, for the most part, if you weren't paying attention too much, or you were just autopiloting, you were losing the grid cycle like all the time.
Oh my god, this man.
Which is very like, it puts you in a very like disadvantageous like situation.
And now it's your boy. I mean, what's there really to say about Seth that you
Yeah,
really haven't touched on? He's fast.
He's fast.
Flashy.
He's flashy. His execution, like, it's not high up. Like, it's like out of all the characters now, I would say like it's probably like a mid-tier execution at this point. Like, anyone can play Seth if you take the time to do it. They made him a lot easier in this version.
That's
at least
good.
in my opinion. But he still suffers in neutral as well due to reach. His teleports, like,
It's all about crossing him up, namely with him, right? In that sort of neutral game.
Well, more like making sure like you keep yourself at a safe like distance. Well, actually, not even
I
safe
hate that
distance.
character.
Just keeping yourself safe in general, because like a lot of his, like, the only button that he has is like truly plus is like his sweep, and even then it's like +2, which is like, it's not anything too crazy.
Why do
And
they
next-
all? Why do they all have that? Like, she repeats, he hungers, she doesn't think.
Oh, that's like their like their. I don't even know what to call it, because I don't even want to call it their bio. It's weird because like every character has something like super like fucking chuny or
She
edgy.
comes.
Wait, what?
All right, chill.
Wait, why?
It says
Say
it-
that?
Oh, dude, that's like
He hides.
Like it's
He
like their little
schemes.
profile thing.
Oh, okay. I see the little thing.
It's like
and then
it's like
character
this
is
weird.
Wolfstein, correct?
Yeah. Waldstein is your traditional grappler.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
He's got
His
big
massive
he's
fucking
got
giant claw
He's got big
arms.
meaty claws.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
big
look at
claws.
meaty claws.
Look at 2 of them.
His mobility is god awful.
Yeah, but
Like-
when you take up half the screen, it's fine.
Yeah, and then on top of that, once you get going with him, like it's just like this is scary. Like
Yeah.
this, I don't want to be in this situation. Get me out of here.
Yep.
Like ASAP.
Now we have the main pro tag.
Yeah, Hyde's he's pretty standard. There's always the meme on within the community that like Hyde has no mix up, which for the most part is kind of true. He's pretty fucking honest.
He's just an honest character.
He's very straightforward, but his chip damage is pretty good, and his block streams are pretty scary as well. And he's got a good shimmy.
Good shimmy.
Yeah, Flash knows what I'm talking about by a shimmy.
Yeah.
All right, so like essentially a shimmy would be like a situation where like I'll like dash in, do like a few crouching pokes, and you blocked it, and then like you're going to press a button, I would dash back on purpose to make you whiff.
Oh man, okay, I see.
And he can take advantage of that. Like
Okay.
He can.
Yeah, from
really
what I was
use
trying
it.
him out, I was like, wow, this sword's fucking very long. And then we have Lynn.
She's
She's small.
I hate her.
Because she's small, right? Is that the main
Yes.
reason?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I fucking remember when I was watching you play against her. This character is like
most of my like in the it's not the same in this version, but like in the old version, a lot of my like B&Bs did not work on Lynn because of the fact that like her body frame was just too small, so you had to delay a lot of your buttons.
oh man, that's annoying.
So like,
yeah, I noticed
had,
that with
like,
her.
there was I had the term like Lynn specific combos.
Lynn specific. Oh man, 'cause she's like the only short character, right? Because
aside from Batista.
Batista, yeah.
Ugh, I hate
I had that problem in Marvel because there's Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah,
So
oh, yeah,
little
yeah.
tiny.
You know, it's
And
weird.
it's-
You're also the dude who plays fucking Arthur.
Arthur, yeah.
So people bitch about you also. Carmine's got a very
Carmine-
neat mechanic. This guy hurts himself.
All right, so his mechanic is like he literally shoots blood at you. Like he
Cuts himself.
no, he doesn't
He's
cut
the-
himself.
he's the
Like
emo
his
boy.
like his arm, like you see how his arm's all red, right?
Yeah, the blood. I know.
Yeah, it's his blood.
But
And,
also
like,
when he also gets rewarded though for hurting you. He heals, right?
only when he grabs you, he
Okay.
heals, and whenever he does his command grab, which is his only actual like metered reversal that has info on it.
Sean, what is this color?
It's horrendous.
Oh my god, it's all over the place. So yeah, that's.
But
he also
he's-
can go like intangible, right?
No.
Okay.
He's rewarded for like set play and like a lot of Okizemi and just setting up traps, which everything, like I said before, it's all blood.
Yeah.
It's all crystallized blood.
What's that smell?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Fun.
And then we got the samurai chick.
Yuzu is actually she's technically a zoner, but she's not like your traditional zoner where like
What the fuck? What kind of katana users like I'm the zoning class? Okay.
her katana, like bro, like she's literally got like the Sephiroth like katana.
Oh, okay. She's got fucking Masamune. Jesus. Oh, I just noticed how fucking ridiculously long it is. I didn't realize it ends over underneath her H. Lol.
But yeah, like
Oh, man, we're getting the
she's
most obnoxious character. Well, obnoxious sounding character next.
what Byakuya?
Byakuya,
Oh,
God,
okay, he's
God, I hate how this character sounds.
You're not the only one, my friend. You're not the only one. I actually cannot stand this character with a patch. Like,
He looks
Yeah,
like
dude.
you, Narukami.
Let me point this out.
does.
This guy, when he does like his special,
all right, no,
he just
has,
does this laugh.
It's
so annoying.
When he does EX Rekkas, he has a laugh, and then when he does charge J2C, he consistently laughs while doing it. And you can just it like charge J2C, like if you block it, like get ready to keep blocking because that move's pretty fucking plus.
Yeah, dude.
So
Just
like they
fucking-
can just do it again if they wanted to.
So what's Byakuya's like?
He's also another set play character.
Yeah.
He actually sets up webs. And,
Oh, okay. Yeah, the weird spider boy.
Yeah, he's literally like what you see is like
He's Kumo.
yeah.
Is he supposed to be a reference to Persona 4 though?
Nah, not really.
He literally looks just like him.
Narukami, I know,
Lol.
but nah.
And now the lolly's next. The second
I
lolly.
know nothing about Mika. I just know she grabs. That's it.
I know,
She
she's
grabs.
goofy.
She's
Goofy,
goofy.
though.
She does like crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
She's pretty goofy.
A lot of people like her because of like how
how fun she is.
like
Just,
how fun she is. Like they like some people actually like her design. I personally, it's just kind of like whatever.
She's
She's
a
just
magic
there.
girl brawler with
She's-
big old
she's
meat
not-
with second meaty
she's not a
claws.
magical girl. She's
Yeah.
not a magical girl. at all.
Second meaty claws. Then we have the guest character who's next. We haven't
wait, which one? Akatsuki or Elden?
No, the other one. The one with the
Elden?
gun.
All right, so
The
Elden,
gun and the yo-yo?
it's a wire, but all right.
I don't know why when
There's
she uses it reminds me
it's like a
yo-yo.
it's like a pendulum actually. There's a
Oh,
pendulum.
okay. I was like, what the fuck's at the
I
end?
thought it was
then?
like the Ness yo-yo. Like
Yeah,
No, like she fucking beats the shit out of you. It's like a rope, and then it's got something at the end of it, so it's a pendulum. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, I was about to say, I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah,
what
it's
is this? A
pretty
yo-yo?
Um,
She's got a gun.
if-
She's got the bullet mechanic, right?
yes, she actually
Yeah, she has active reload, right?
And it's,
Yeah, I thought
you
that was
do
really cool.
If you time it just right, it strengthens your bullets.
Yeah, that's one of the
And-
things I noticed. I was like, what the hell are those bullets? Because I was over Ryu's house and he was like playing against her, and like I was like, what are these bullets? It's like, they reload. I was like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, she can active reload. I was like Gears of War? He's like, yes, just like Gears of War. I was like, what? It's kind of cool. Hilda's the boss character, right?
She
Used
was
to
the
be.
boss character for the arcade mode, pretty much.
Okay.
Like, but she's not busted or anything. She's like your more traditional zoner.
Okay.
Like, if you get in her face, she's kind of like, I'm fucked.
Okay.
But like mid screen is like her main game. Like, she just
I want
keeps
to
you
see her
away.
DLC colors. They have to be. Oh my
Again,
God.
everyone has the same
Oh,
DLC colors. They're all the
yeah,
same.
the cotton candy one.
Oh my
They're all the
God.
same.
Everything about that one's just awful.
But,
that one's cool. I like those. I like all those, and then you get to that bottom one, it's just like a vomit of fucking colors. Like dude, none of these complement
She actually
each other.
she has a color that makes her look like Cruella de Vil.
Oh, I believe it.
And it's one of my favorite
this
colors
motherfucker, Merkava. Oh my God. He actually. Oh my.
All right,
That
so
looks awful.
we're just gonna ignore the fact that he looks like an Ava.
Yeah. He 100% looks like a fucking Ava. If you love Evangelion, dude, this is your
It
character.
looks like Zone of the Enders.
That too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
absolutely.
he doesn't. He's missing the cock piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I can say about Merkava can fly. For those who don't.
Yeah, he's the only character in the game that has flight.
Yep.
Man's
reach. Look, you see those long arms? He's got long boys. He is what we call a long boy with like wispy hair.
He's got full screen normals. He's got a full screen command graph. His a lot of his normals are pretty fast for the most part, but they are punishable. They are like he's manageable in this version at least. And the last version, he was like number 2.
Yeah, he was. Oh my God. You know how? So like for as far as balance, wow, that actually doesn't look terrible on her. As far as balance, like I was watching Ryu play, and this is a Merkava story. I watched Ryu put in so much time and effort. Starts off the match all sick. This dude auto combos him with 5 hits, caught up and surpassed damage. And I was like, he hit you from like the full screen. He's like, yep. Was that anything special? He's like, no.
It was the basic B&B. It wasn't the auto combo. It was just like a basic B&B.
Oh no.
It's just he does damage. He does damage.
He just does damage. Does he have anything any other special thing about him? Because I know he bites. I don't know if there's like any healing factor on this guy.
No, there's no
Just-
healing
just-
factor,
it's just
but
his reach.
he does have a move where like he'll literally like
He can also while he's
he'll
flying,
like he'll slam his armor to the ground and it kind of just like detaches his limb and it creates like little mini spawns of him that like
I just like that Sean's going through these. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, dude, that chest hair though.
yeah, he can set up Oki by like setting these little spawns. Aside from that, he's got flight. He's got long legs.
Can he
he's got
use
a
his
full screen command
he has
grab.
got like that ball that he can shoot out of his mouth?
He's got
Yeah, he
fireballs.
can use it in the air, right?
Yeah,
like if that's while he's flying.
That's the only time he can use it when he's
Oh,
in the
okay.
air.
Okay, I was about to say.
And he's got the JoJo punches. You know.
Oh my God, yeah, he's got the Ora Ora. I was like, oh my God.
100%.
Okay. Yeah, and then we've got. I remember seeing you play against the next chick a lot.
Ori, if you are familiar with either Persona or JoJo,
She's what's his face. That's right. She's Silver Chariot. That's right. She's got literally the same moves as Silver Chariot does from fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. So
yeah,
like,
she has a stand.
Yeah, yes.
What's the persona?
It's actually called Thanatos.
Oh.
It says right there, ability, Thanatos.
Oh.
Except it's pronounced like it's
Thanatos.
Yeah,
Thanatos.
Familiar
Yeah.
with that.
Weapon the Ruler.
Which
I
is
do like.
funny.
I do think it's funny that they have the names for the weapons.
Yeah.
Yours is retarded and German. And I cannot read that, Sean.
it says Taki. Oh shit.
What's my height? 5.
What in the hell is that? The quadratic formula vomit on yours? Wait.
Again,
Everyone else is in centimeters, then you go to yours, you're like, it's jet. What does that say?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But okay.
Who's the next character? Wagner?
All right. Wagner is also a new character in this game. She was not in the original. In the last version.
Sophia? Sophia from fucking Soul Calibur?
I guess. But I like this is another character I hate, and honestly, I only hate this character because of my matchup experience is like
Skewed?
It's skewed. Like I don't really have good matchup experience, like knowledge of this character.
Okay.
But I do know this character will make you block for like 12 seconds more if possible.
Okay.
Like, this is the character that will make you block forever, and it's so aggravating because she's so oppressive.
Oh man. Then we're going to Enkidu, who you said was considered the worst character, made it into top 3.
Made it in the top 3 at Evo, which was
He looks sick. It's just so weird. Look how diesel this man looks. He also is blind. He's like, I'm not looking at you. I'm too cool for that. Look at my muscles.
He's not blind.
He's just Brock.
I like that his weapon is listed as just his hands. It's nothing.
I don't need a weapon.
The handcuffs on him are actually limiters.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Because he has a super where he takes them off and like his eyes open up and everything, and it's like this crazy like anime demonic face where like you can't really see it. It's all shaded out, but like, the eyes light up and the mouth lights up, and the tattoo's like shining.
Glow.
Yeah, the tattoo glows. And he does like this fucking huge explosion.
This man is beefy.
His mechanic is actually very unique. His mechanic is called Havoc, and what that essentially does, it adds, like, you know how like in fighting games when you get a counter hit, it alters properties of like
it alters
attacks.
the damage. Yeah,
like it alters damage and like lets you do specific combo routes because of the fact you got a counter hit. With him, he has Havoc on top of that, which will give him even more damage.
Dante?
Actually,
Dante?
kind of, but
no, I know it. It's Ragnar, right?
No,
not Ragnar.
Archer from Fate.
Oh, I mean that's also a lot. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's 100% Archer from the Fate series.
Yep.
Granted, I mean it's also Ragnar from fucking.
No, Ragnar's not that. He's not brown.
It's hella Dante as well.
It's the closest Dante would be like DMC2 Dante, but like.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But it's Archer 100%.
Okay, I mean that is right because of the skin tone. You're right. That's the small thing. I guess we can talk about one last thing I saw in Enkidu is you were explaining the Havoc mechanic.
It opens up new routes for him, and he gains more damage out of it. And because of the fact he has Havoc, he's able to actually counter hit the one character whose special unique ability is that she cannot be counter hit, and that is Batista.
What?
That is Batista. She cannot be counter hit.
Except he can do it.
He can do it because of Havoc.
That's interesting. And then we have Gordio.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Imposing
character too, and not the most stylish dude. Like as far as like his gameplay, but I mean he's sweet to look at, and I can see why people gravitate.
He's got great neutral. His neutral game is amazing.
He's got good command grabs.
His command grab, like they're not bad anymore. Well, they're not. I wouldn't say bad anymore. It's like they're not like unga bunga anymore. They're good. Yeah. They're good now. If anything, like
he's more honest than he was in the last game.
The quote-unquote nerf he received on his A version of his command grab actually made him a lot scarier because of like throw OSs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because they reduced the range, and by doing that, they just changed the animation he would go for his grab.
Mm-hmm.
So originally he would actually like extend his arm out and then grab you. Now he just kind of, it looks like a gut punch.
Yeah.
But it's a much faster grab.
And this guy is also one of those guys that's got insane reach. His weapon is a massive scythe. It's just a massive scythe. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's big, it's flashy, it's anime.
He was also the meme character for a while when EXE like came out.
Really?
Like, yeah, a lot of people picked him because he was top tier, but also a lot of people actually just genuinely liked this character.
Look, yeah, absolutely.
But
he looks cool.
During the early days when people were learning this game, a lot of people used to start just Grim Reaper.
Lol.
You would just.
Oh yeah. I remember I was over your house and he's like, this guy's gonna start out with his like lol. And then the next character is, I'm guessing, the new boss character.
No, she's not a boss character.
Oh, okay.
She's very plot heavy though, which I unfortunately don't know much about because my game's
ability restriction.
She's the other zoning type character. She's also a charge character.
Okay.
This is also one of a top 3 character. Probably one of the hardest characters to use execution wise because not only does she have charges, but for normal traditional charges like hold back and forward and back, forward and back and down and up. But she also has charge buttons, and with that she releases these diamonds where if she hits them, it detonates and it's super the damage on them is crazy, and then if you block it, it's super fucking plus on block. So she's also a very oppressive character, and she's got instant overheads that can be pretty freaking scary.
Yikes. Then we have Chaos, which is one of your boys' characters.
He's your standard puppet character.
Yep. I mean, like, it's him and what, Ori, are the puppet characters in this?
No,
this
because
game?
alright, so with Orie, like, her stand or persona comes out like through special attacks.
Okay.
With Chaos, Ozzy is already out there, and
I forgot his name is Ozzy.
yeah, his familiar's name's Ozzy, and
You know how weirded out I was when I first heard his name was Ozzy? I was like,
it's like
called Ozzy?
It's like Ozzy Dahaka or something like that.
Whoa.
But anyways,
Ozzy.
Ozzy's always out, and he can't be harmed unless he's doing a special attack, which involves Ozzy for the most part. But you can actually hold your whatever button you want to make Ozzy move closer to your opponent and stay away from you. So that way, like, say you do a move.
He's
that,
a
like,
micro character. He's got a lot of micromanagement by comparison. That's how puppet characters typically kind of play.
Yeah, he can sandwich you between.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen that this character looks like he's got a lot that you have to think about, which I think is really cool. I think that's like one of the strengths about this game, though, in general, is that the characters there's so much thought put into them. Because no one plays the same, right?
Nope.
It's like one of the
no
ones-
one
plays even remotely the same, which I think is great. Because I mean,
No one has the same moves. No one has the same animations.
I've
Nothing.
definitely played some fighting games where
They just rehash some animations and just
Yeah.
call it like a different button.
I mean,
Fighters.
Yeah.
yeah,
and of course, Street Fighter. But like,
yeah.
it is what it is.
I mean that's just kind of a lot of these games. I mean we're getting the newest installment. I mean it's not really a traditional fighter, but in Smash we have the Echo Fighters, and then lastly we have Akatsuki.
The guy's character, his game's he's from the game called Akatsuki Blitz Camp, which is another Dojin fighter.
Okay.
He's not that very good in his own game. I'm pretty sure from what I heard.
That's
I could be wrong. Do not quote me on that.
I mean that's fair. That's funny.
But in this game, he is very standard Ryu Ken character. Hadouken, Shoryuken, Tatsus.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
His damage is pretty good, but like you got to make sure your neutral's on point with him.
That's good though. I mean, that's one of the things I like about this game and why it was enjoyable just to watch in general. But I think we have to probably close this one out.
Oh, dude, we burnt the time out so long
No,
ago.
that's fine. I wanted to go in depth about the characters because we haven't done that in most of the fighting games we've shown off. And I mean, you have such an extensive knowledge on this game. I definitely wanted to share that with the viewers in general. If you guys enjoyed the content today, as well as look forward to more units, which you will be seeing on the channel for Grimoire Bouts, as well as for some other online Warrior series, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and tune in for the next episode as well. Also, if you do want to play units,
yeah, I'll take that from here.
Yeah.
If you actually do have an interest in this game, I was just picking it up on Steam. It's like what, $40?
it's
brand
$40
new.
on Steam.
But
I mean, it's also on console as well, right?
Yeah, it's on PS4. And you can probably get it a lot cheaper on the PS4. If you actually have the desire to learn the game, there's the internet Discord, which I will go out of my way to get a link for the Discord and like an invite link for the Discord and post it in the
Yeah, there's a description below. Yeah, absolutely. We'll have you send it to Sean, and we'll have him do it in post for us. And you guys will have the link to the Discord. It's Ryu's recommendation for finding matches. Most of the time, rank is pretty dead.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Most people just kind of go to tournaments now for the most part. Right?
It's mostly like a lot of people spend a lot of the time training, or they have offline scenes.
Yeah.
But if that wasn't the case, it would be mostly due to the fact that, as much as I love this game,
it's not as popular.
No. Well, I mean, obviously there's that because
I think that's unfortunate though.
It's unfortunate, but it's honestly it's been treading. It's been making its mark. Like it's been making its marks. It's making waves right now. People are spreading the word on Twitter. On
the game is just good.
The game's good. It generates more people than it did before. It's just like I said before. It just has bad timing because every time the game comes out,
it came out like too late when it was going to be like sick.
No, it's not even that. It's just a AAA title will come out. So when the first version of this game came out, I think the next
it was Blaze Blue, right?
No, the next version of a fighting game that came out was like Persona 4 Ultimax.
Oh, okay.
And
you like those games?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, Persona has a name to it.
Yeah,
Are you gonna pick up Under Night or Persona?
Yeah,
I guess.
It's like if you're a fan of the Persona RPG series.
I guess that's why Jump Stars and all those garbage filler games end up getting a lot of people playing them because you just kind of shove iconic things into them.
That's why Kat played Persona Arena.
I played it too. I don't like that game. Yeah. I'm bad at it though, so like that's mostly one of the reasons.
That's one of the reasons you're not having fun. But I mean, even still,
the game is still very Kusoge as fuck.
No. But I can definitely say I can vouch for this game as somebody as a spectator. And that's namely how I've played this game, or I've seen this game. Is it's from watching Ryu only, it's definitely good to watch. I played it before we actually booted up to record. It's fun to play.
It's fun.
So yeah, definitely go check it out, and we'll leave the links in the description below. But until next time, guys, later.
Hey everybody, Ryu here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please think about checking out our other videos. Don't forget to follow us on our social media, links in the description below. Once again, thanks for watching.